But these folks are just as passionate about ending the stay-at-home order and getting back to work. But these folks are just as passionate about ending the stay-at-home order and getting back to work.
Had to go for the full-on anarchy Mohawk.
Lena Moore is not afraid to defy Governor Jay Inslee's order.
We cannot allow one virus to destroy this Constitution.
This unpermitted rally had more people with guns than with face masks. Events like this are not allowed under the stay-at-home order.
We just need to reopen our businesses and our churches and our organizations, and to hell with what they want.
I've lost about 40% of my business this year. This is the only day I've sold anything.
Jim Antrim, who hasn't been able to sell corn dogs under the order, waited long enough.
Let them bring them here and let me shut me down. I don't care.
Inslee needs to open things up. Can't be afraid of a virus.
Lena suggests others return to work, follow her lead, instead of waiting on elected leaders.
Who are they to give us permission to feed our children? Who are they? They don't control us.
Introduce a good friend of mine who I just spoke about, who toured the state with me. He does this at a great personal risk. He's had a lot of fallout for his activism, and I'll just let him tell his story. So please welcome Joey Gibson of Patriot Prayer.
And try not to fall off the stage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is an interesting time that we're living in the United States of America. We're living through it right now. I want to talk about our law enforcement right now. Our law enforcement are going to have to make a decision coming up real soon on what they're going to do. I want to make it very clear. I respect law enforcement that follow the Constitution. And I also have a lot of respect for law enforcement that not only follow the Constitution, but they protect the Constitution. Every single time I see a police chief and a sheriff take an unpopular stance and stand up for the Constitution for you guys, even though they get slandered by the media, even though they get slandered by citizens, even though they get threatened by Attorney General Bob Ferguson, they still take that stand, and I appreciate it. Amen to that. If you are in law enforcement and you decide to break the Constitution, you don't follow the Constitution, you are no longer law enforcement, you are a lawbreaker, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, all law enforcement from the West Coast to the East Coast, I'm sending you a message, I am pleading with you. You got to dig down deep inside and make a decision on what you're going to do, because sooner or later, you are going to be asked to do something that is unconstitutional. Sooner or later, someone above you is going to tell you to go arrest a pastor. Right? Sometime along the way, someone's going to tell you as law enforcement to arrest all you guys because we're out here rallying, speaking out against the government to silence us. Do you hear me? And you gotta dig deep down inside law enforcement and make a decision on what you want to do, because I'm here to tell you that if you decide to do the right thing, if you decide to stand for the Constitution, it is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy. The whole world's going to come down on you. Your boss is going to come down on you. The media is going to come down on you, and it's going to take self-sacrifice to stand up for the Constitution. And I get it. I get it. You think about law enforcement, think about it. They got their pension, they have their career, everything they built up. I get it. And you're going to have to sacrifice a lot for the people. But ladies and gentlemen, if we don't all make sacrifices, we're going to lose this beautiful country, the United States of America. It's not just law enforcement. Think about this. I want all of you to think about yourself right now, okay? Each and every single one of you, you have a decision to make. You have a decision to make. What do you want to do to fight for this beautiful country? Because we're at a point right here, right now, we don't have enough people fighting. We don't have enough people. We need more people to step up. And like I said, it is going to take sacrifice. You do have to risk your money. You do have to risk your career. You have to, if you're a business owner and you want to take a stand and you want to open your business, you have to be willing to deal with the consequences. Amen. But freedom is not free. Can I get an amen? Amen. It is not free. We've had too much blood has been spilled. Okay, we had too many soldiers who have died fighting for this country. We have over 1,400,000 that died in World War II. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's our turn as the citizens to stand up. We cannot allow one virus to destroy this Constitution. One of the things